Maybe unmute that. Let's see if it works now. Hello? Hello. Simple's on an out lap. Josh is on an out lap. Fate is on his lap, actually. Let's see what Fate can do. 26.7 for his first sector. Nicely onto a straight then. Full throttle all the way down the straight now. One of the longest straights in F1. What is Fate's lap time going to be coming across the line? 32.0 puts him in third place. Just a little bit less than a tenth behind Josh. Do you guys still not hear me? Oh my god, man. Now? Okay. Yellow, that's one of the V-carbs going slow, guessing that's going to be Gunner. No it isn't, so it's going to be Puppy. Puppy and Gunner on the same team is going to be dangerous here. That's not good. Well, I'm pretty sure Gunner's gonna go on a lap now. There's a car in front of him, but it's a Mercedes. I'm pretty sure it's Simple there in front of him. Is Simple on a lap? Simple's not even on a lap. Simple, get out the way. Oh, into the wall there a little bit. Gunner down the straight, down into third gear. Yeah, don't hit the wall like Mozzie did. Yeah, he's fine. 26.0. That's pretty quick. So we'll have to see what he does for the rest of his lap. Hugs the curbs nicely there on the inside. Takes a wide line through there, gets a nice good exit there. Seems like a good smooth lap from Gunner. No clue if it's going to be quick though. Let's see a sector 2 time. And that is a Red Bull off. That's going to be Josh. Don't know what he's done there. He's pulled a Lando Norris. That's what he's done. Gunner, what lap time is he going to set then? Don't invalidate through the chicane. Really easy to do on this track. Nicely through there. Looked stable, looked quick. Let's see what he can do. Can he stick it on pole? Can he stick it on provisional pole? Yes, he can. By 3 tenths. That is a lot. Is Mint here? Mint's not racing. Yeah, it's probably going to be a V-carb one too, looking at this. Simple is off. Puppy's just gone even quicker. I didn't even see that. Sauce is invalidated. Cammy's on an out lap. Mozzie's done. I think. Yep, he's done. Lou is done. ATC is done. Cades, he's on a lap. Sitting in 7th currently. Not somewhere where he'd want to be. He's 2.5 tenths up nearly. Yellow's sector 3. Haas and an Alpine. That's going slow along the side of the track, I think. I don't think anything else has happened. Josh is on a lap. He's currently sitting in 5th. Really close to Flass actually, even in P4. Really close between those two. He's getting a good tow by the Williams there though. That's going to be really good for his time. Let's see what he can set then, if he hasn't backed out yet. Using ERS, his battery, fully deploying it. What could he set? Round the corner. Oh, that's a little bit buggy. There's a second quicker. That's up into P3. Really good time then. Got a second ahead of Owen. Really, really good time from Josh. Puppy's probably going to be coming into the pits. Yep. Joshua not. Is he on a lap? I don't even know what he's doing. Great. Great. Cammy on a lap? Yes, he is. Let's go on board with him then. See what he can do here. Goes a little bit wide there. Not going to be a good lap, I don't think, from him, but we'll see what he can pull. Amazing if you can hear me. Could have been nice to know in the chat. Red Bull going slow on the straight. Is Cammy going to try and pick up a toe? Of course he is. Red Bull really is going slow, making sure he doesn't give a big toe though. Kaids just said he ate a wall. That's amazing. A little bit wide from Cammy there again. Doesn't look like it's going to be the best of laps from him, but let's see what he can do. Currently sitting with a 133 down in P11. He doesn't want to be down there, but across the line, it's going to be 2/10 improvement. It moves him ahead of Mozzie, but Mozzie surely will improve now. See what he can do down into turn 1. Is he setting a lap? Yeah, he is, I think. I hope he is. Yeah. 2 cars in front of him going slowly. That's going to be Cammy and Puppy. Hopefully they get out of the way quickly. Cammy's still on the racing line. Okay, he goes off. Those drivers going out for their final runs now. 3 minutes left in the session for qualifying. Let's see, is he up on his time? I have no clue if he's up on his time. I can't even see his steering wheel. Okay. That looks a little bit slow through there, but apparently he's a 1.5 up, which would put him around the 131.7 mark, which would be up into the P4. That'd be a solid lap from Mozzie if he can make it stick through this final sector now. One more braking point. Can he stick it? Takes it nice and slowly through there, however. Down the straight now. What time is it going to be for Mozzie? Let's see. Let's see. 31.7. Yep, P4 as I predicted. Still nearly a second back from the top 3 though. Really big gap between P3 and P4 at the moment. Who's on a lap? Everyone else is on track. Literally everyone. It's a little bit congested out there. I think no one blocks anyone though. AJC's on a lap. He's a tenth slower than his original lap though. And he's run out of ERS basically for the whole straight. That's not ideal. Not ideal at all for AJC. Oh, we're into a braking zone. This is where it really needs to count now. Oh, it helps that curb a little bit. Still deploying as much battery as he can. He's used it all up. He goes barely any faster. Barely. However, Puppy and Gunner are on a lap. Everyone's on a lap apart from Cammy, Joss and Owen at the moment. But Joss and Owen are about to start their final laps. AJC nearly got in the way of Gunner there. That wouldn't have been good. Gunner's trying for pole position. He's a little bit up on his time, however it's not enough to try and get it on pole. Puppy's still holding on to that P1. ATC's cutting corners, of course he is. Of course. Let's see how Puppy's doing. He's a 10th and a bit up nearly. And he's doing donuts, that's amazing. Oh, I see what he's doing. I see, I forgot he had a quali ban. That moves Gunner up into provisional pole position. Let's see how much he is going to improve by. Into a final braking zone. Little bit wide through there, how he probably would have wanted. But let's see what he can set. We will see. Round the quick final corner. He does improve by 2 temps. That is not bad from him at all. Joss is up by 2.5 temps as well. He's used all of his battery up though. He does improve by a little bit but loses a lot of that time in the final sector. Kid Flash improves to a 31.4. Mozzie is on a lap as well, however he's nearly 2 temps down. What is he going to set across the line? Does not improve, and neither will Owen. That is your qualifying done for the Las Vegas Grand Prix for FA. Owen, get across the line, come on. Let's get across the line. Thank you. That is Gunner on pole then. Who would have seen that coming? Who would have seen that coming? Well, those are your results for qualifying for Formula Asphalt Las Vegas Grand Prix. Gunner P1, Joss P2, and then Flash in P3. That is your top 3 for the race. Separated by a second, even. And Joshua Knott is complaining that apparently someone blocked him on his own lap. We'll have to see if he'll report that to the FIA. If he does, whoever that was is most likely going to get a penalty. Gunner's on stick drift. Oh. Uh-oh. That's not good. Mickey, buy compressed air. I don't think that'll help, Mickey. I don't think that'll help for the stick drift. No, that's a really nice view of the pits. So amazing. I wonder if we have formation lap. I don't know if we do, but we'll have to see. Let's keep it clean into turn 1, hopefully. Mozzie's teammate is Gabriele Bortoletto. That's nice. Yep, formation lap, off we go. Let's keep it clean, guys, on formation lap at least, come on. No chaos, no nothing, come on. Okay, let's see what tyres they are starting on. We've only got two hard starters of Mozzie and Owen. I'm probably going to be predicting that the strategy is going to be a one-stop medium to hard, I hope. I have no clue how this track works, so we'll have to see as the race goes on. No, it actually has been clean during this formation lap. It really has been. Nice one off and over the cone already, Gunner. Nice one. I still don't get why they made an F1 track right in the bang middle of Las Vegas. It's so stupid. I mean, it looks nice, but it's just so stupid. They could have picked anywhere. Even Madrid is stupid. I don't want like one turn with banking and everything. That's going to be dangerous. If someone crashes there. It's going to be so dangerous to overtake as well. Through every turn in that track. However, they're lining up now. Fate, nice one. Who else is not going to park correctly? I think everyone else is. We're only waiting on Puppy to get to the grid. Okay. Simple. Come on. Of course, both of my drivers had to. Everyone... Oh my god. Puppy lining up now. Final one on the grid. And now we wait for 5 lights out and away at Las Vegas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Revs up. And it's lights out and away we go. Both of the drivers get a good start. Gunner gets a little bit of a better start though. Josh sends it up the inside. But it fails a little bit. The Alpine was beside him. Now, yellows, we've got a Mercedes round. There's another car. Never mind. The Mercedes of Simple has spun round and gone to the rear already. They're side by side towards the back there. Mozzie and Caves, that is. Mozzie making moves on the hards. Still side by side. AJC wants a little bit of this actually even. AJC, oh, Mozzie's off, he loses the position to 2 cars there. AJC, Puppy already up to P6 from dead last on the grid. P5 now if he can make this move on AJC, which he does. Looks like a clean start from what I'm seeing at the moment, but now down the straight we go. Will Josh attempt to move on Gunner with a toes getting, he's deploying his battery. Burning and burning, no he stays back, still 4 attempts, however the side by side at the back. That's Puppy going through on Cades. Cades is trying to fight it back though, but he doesn't quite get alongside him enough. However, that was a scrap back here I'm seeing. Lou and Cammy, they're getting their elbows out a little bit just in that chicane. And Simple is into the pits. I think he spun and broke his wing. Not a good start by him at all. Not a good start. Mozzie has gone back down to P7, I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Yeah, Puppy up 9. AJC up 2, that's impressive. Mozzie down 3, Owen down 2, but both of them are on hards. Fate has had a bad start, he's gone down to 4th. Down 4 spots. Just Renault and Simple have also gone down one. A lot of big movers in this Grand Prix already. And onto the straight we go again. Is Josh going to attempt to move on Gunner this time, but with DRS? Let's see what will happen. Gunner is deploying his ERS a little bit, however Josh is going to have that extra straight line speed with DRS. Yes, he goes for a move around the outside and Gunner lets him through. Probably a wise choice there. We've got Owen and AJC. Oh, AJC, Owen's off, Owen's in the wall. Got another McLaren round there in the back nearly. I forgot what the pole time was. I forgot. We've got these two side by side. That is an interesting place to go side by side through. Puppy up 10 positions if he manages to make the stick. However, Kid Flash is fighting it. Still side by side as we go down the straight. Who's going to come out on top of this little battle? Kid Flash gives position to Puppy. Puppy up 10 positions now from where he started. Really good start by him. Only 3 laps in. Can he still go on to win this race? However, he's going to have to work with Gunner to get past Josh here. Cammy 3 seconds for corner cutting. What's happening here? There's a good old squabble in the back here. Good old squabble. So McLaren up the inside, and he cuts the chicane there a little bit. They're still side by side, and there's a move for lead, I think. Yes, there is. Gunner goes by again on Josh. Puppy stays behind, just buying his time. There's still 22 laps left of this race. This battle over here has ended a little bit. They're a little bit more organised now, following each other. Owen falling back all the way to P9, trying to move on the AJC, but didn't quite go for it in the end. Oh, he's going for a move now. There's a real... Oh, AJC! Contact. Keep it out the wall though. They're battling for the lead again. Puppy, oh my god, they're nearly 3 wide. There's wing damage. What's happened here? 3 wide behind nearly. Wow. Nearly missed all that. Kid Flash went up to P2 there. Puppy's gone down to 4th. There's yellows. There's 2 cars into the wall here. AJC and Owen, what happened to them? Oh no. Come on guys, come on. It's so clean. AJC's got his whole wing missing. And Owen has even more damage on his wing now, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, and Owen is in the wall again a little bit. Right, let's see here. Will Kid Flash make a move for the lead then? Puppy goes for a move on Josh. Oh, a little bit of a lock up there. However, they keep it going nicely. Kid Flash is losing time to Gunner. That's not good for the car stuck behind him. Where AJC is going for a move with all that damage. Oh my god, AJC. Come on, AJC. What are we doing? Come on. Come on, lads. Alright then. Can Gunner pull out from DRS range now that Kid Flash is losing a ton of time to him due to whatever happened there. Okay. Yep, and Gunner has actually pulled out of DRS now. He can fly away. Has he? No, he has not yet. DRS protection zone is all on the straight. He needs a good exit here to to clear him. He's burning ARS, making sure, nope, and he won't pull away from DRS, I don't think. Kid Flash is going to gain a whole lot of time here since Gunner has ran out of ERS trying to pull away from the pack. Yep, Gunner locks up a little bit there again. And I think Puppy is going to go for a move on Flash very soon here. Yep. Puppy up the inside of Flash. Nice move there into turn one, nice move. Joss has fallen back a little bit actually from the battle. I'm pretty sure he's got wing damage, yes he does. He does have wing damage, so that's who it was. Good pace from him to keep up with the lead pack though. Mozzie lurking in the back there a little bit by 2.5 seconds. He has started on the hard, so right now I think he's a little bit of an advantage of being able to overcut everyone. However, he's got a lot of overtaking to do if he wants to keep that P5. It's a little bit calmer now at the front. Is Puppy gonna go on Gunner for the lead? I think he is. Yes, he absolutely will. Will both of V-Carbs now just work together to pull away from those other two? I have to wait and see what their strategy is. There's a three-way battle at the back as well. Simple, Owen and AJC. Let's see what these V-Carbs can do now since they're running 1-2 and seem to be way ahead of the pack in qualifying. Flash is still managing to just barely hold on to them. Simple's gone. Oh, great. Great race by Mercedes. Great. Oh god, I want to sack both my drivers. Okay. Need a drink from that. Welcome back, Simple. Welcome back. Puppy doing last to first here. Really impressive from him. He's gonna try and size up a move on Puppy now though. I don't think he'll attempt to move into turn one here. He might if he gets a really good run on him. Which he is here actually. Yes, he is going to go for a move. No, he looks, but it doesn't go for one. Decides to back out of it. Flash is still holding on there. He's starting to fall back, however, he's starting to pick up the pace a little bit again. Gonna go for a move here, or is he going to wait until the big long straight? Yes, he is. Smart move, smart move. Cammy in the pits. Put up the pits. He's just behind. Nope. Nearly side by side out the pits. Joshua not backed out to let him through. Back to the front though. Josh has fallen out of DRS range. 1.6 back to Flash. Not something he would have wanted today. And the V-Carbs now swap position. Pretty sure that's probably a strategy call. Yeah, probably a strategy call to keep Kid Flash at bay there, behind them. Flash really having a good showing here. Poppy tried to have a look around the outside there to turn one, but didn't quite get there. Alpine of Cage is into the pits now on lap 9. This is where we're going to start seeing pit stops, I think. See, my throat's really dying, okay. Poppy is right on him, nearly pushing him down the straight. Oh, Poppy had a little bit of a moment there, I think. It looked like he slid into the corner. He did lose a little bit of time. Alves is going to gain it back on the straight. ACC's getting a little bit close to Owen, you know. And yep, Poppy going past Gunner again. The V-cars are just going to continue swapping positions on the straight. I think, was that Flash going into the back of Gunner a little bit? I think he went into the back of him. Just that tiny bit. And Joss into the pits. I think that was Poppy hitting the wall there a little bit. I heard some contact. Got Lou and Fate into the pits as well now. AJC attempt to move on Owen. We'll have to wait and see. Yes, he will. Sends it way up into the inside. Gets into the wall. AJC taking too much of a risk there on Owen. Bad move from him. Bad move. We see Cammy into the pits as well now. Cammy into the pits again. Don't know why. Maybe he's on 2-stop. Who knows? I think he's not pitted yet. Oh well. What happened here? Oh, these guys are all the way on the straight. That's why. Yep, Poppy recharging battery. Oh, Flash. Oh, a little bit too close to the real Poppy there. Poppy into the pits. Probably the better option for him. Maybe he can get these new tyres on, whatever they may be, and try and pull out from Gunner and Flash. Just leave him in the dust. It's hard going on. Probably to the very end of this race now. Cage has caught up on Joss. Joss had to repair his wing, probably that's why. Not a very ideal start for Joss. Still a little bit more than half left in this race now, lap 11 of 25. Cage in DRS, will he try and move down the straight? No, he won't. Hang back, however Lou and Fate are in a little bit of a battle of their own here as well. I can't tell if Fate is catching Lou or if Lou is pulling away from Fate though. Kid Flash has lost DRS. Oh no, Gunner, what happened there? Was that his stick drift? Well, that's just basically giving the lead to Flash. Are they both going to come into the pits now? I think they might. Which will give Mozzie the lead since he is on hards. Gunner is going to have to get that wing damage repaired though from the stick drift, I think that was. Yep, Gunner's going to fall back about 5 seconds to Flash and Puppy here. Puppy's really had a good call here though. He's undercut Flash by an absolute distance there. 5 seconds nearly. Wow. However, Mozzie now runs in P1, staying out since he's on the hards. However, he's not going to keep that P1 for long. There's music playing in the game, okay. Cammy 3 seconds again, I think. Not good from him, not good. Who's he battling? Why has he got 0% battery? That's a little bit stupid. Come on, save up your battery. You're not even battling anyone. Those new tyres are working wonders for Puppy though. He's already within 5 seconds on Mozzie, being just 6 and a bit, literally on the same lap. That is impressive. Impressive. We'll have to wait and see when Mozzie comes in though. I think he's going to stay out for another couple laps before he goes in. He'll probably be pitting around lap 14 to 15, I predict. Bit of the opposite of what the medium to hard runners were doing. There's yellows. Cammy has retired on track. That's a whole safety car. That's really going to shake things up. Cammy has had a moment in Sector 2 there and has brought out the safety car. I was going to neutralise the race and group everyone back up again. Josh, drive-through penalties. Drive-through penalty. If it only couldn't have gone any worse for him, it just has. There's a safety car in the back waiting for the leader. The race has been neutralised. We've already got AJC and Owen into the pits. Probably pitting for new tyres. That's Owen on the hards. That's AJC going on the hards as well. Simple going on the mediums. That's going to be a little bit long to the end of the race. Just Josh cruising down the straight. This is really going to benefit Mozzie though. He still hasn't pitted. He's going to move up to probably running around P5 to maybe even P3 ahead of Gunner there and Josh. Really good call from him on the strategy. Really lucky with a safety car and all. I hope to see a replay of what happened there with Cammy. He was running all by himself and then crashes into the wall there in Sector 2. He's really going to spice up the race though, really is. Puppy again goes through to take the lead again. And catch up to the safety car. Where's Mozzie going to come out of? Is he going to get ahead of Gunner? No, is he? No, he's not. Is he? He did, barely there. Barely, barely. Let's put Mozzie right back into the game then. Could Mozzie be looking for a first victory of a season, I think, here? I think he could be eyeing up a potential victory round here. Oh, the Las Vegas Sphere. I've got an update about the Cammy information. Apparently Owen wanted a safety car. Owen wanted a safety car, so his teammate Cammy crashed into the wall on purpose to bring out the safety car. Let's join the VC and see what has happened.
I'm saying this now. No,
Hello guys.
I'm saying this now. I will happily take a qualify next week.
So it was on purpose.
You'll probably get more than that. Yeah, you're probably going to get more than a qualify ban. A light ban.
No, AJ, no. What do I do here?
Turn left to go right.
No, Mozzie, I was on AR mode, you saw...
Yeah, Flash has just gone ahead of Puppy for some reason.
yeah, I was on AI mode the whole entire time. I hadn't done anything. What do I do?
What is happening here then? Will Flash give back the position somehow? Or will Puppy just take the P2 then? Alright, let's take a deep breath before the restart happens. Safety car still won't be in this lap, will be in next lap. Gunner, 10 seconds. Hello? You good guys? Gunner, 10 seconds. Owen into the pits. What's happening there? Interesting calls. Interesting. Gunner has cycled all the way to the back now from the lead at the start of this race. Not good. Not good. Safety car in this lap then, I was right. However, Gunner and Joshua Knott do need to catch up a little bit more. Alonso, Ocon, Antonelli. Why aren't they all in sync? That's so annoying. Right, let's see here then. The field has bunched up a little bit there, don't know why. And off we go! Green flags back underway. Puppy has had a nice start there. We've already got moves towards the back a little bit. That's Fate going up into P5. Losing P4, that's impressive. I don't know why it says yellows already, even though there isn't. They're still side by side here, AJC and Gunner. Gunner gets ahead of him. That is more moves, I'm pretty sure. That's AJC got on the inside of Gunner, taps him, nearly spins. That was a risky move by AJC, not good. That is Josh going off, I think. Josh has a penalty. What happened to him? Drive through that, oh yeah. Quite a few people have two stopped, you know. That's Gunner nearly spinning behind Cade. Poppy already out by nearly 2 seconds. Is Mozzie going to try a move here? Will he? No, he's not. However, there's a little bit more action here at the back. AJC and Owen together again. There's a little bit of contact here. They're side by side going through this chicane after a lock-up from someone and them going deep. That was Cage, I think. Gunner got caught up in that a little bit. We've got Josh going into the pitch to serve his drive-through. Oh, there's contact! AJC's in the wall! And that has brought out a virtual safety car, I think. Virtual safety car out because of that. That got messy into a big final turn there. Between Owen, Fate, Cage, AJC, I believe. Oh, we've got AJC into the wall again. And that's brought out the full safety car again. Full safety car out for a second time because of that incident. No clue what's happening there. However, AJC did not retire like the other person Cammy did. AJC is still able to run in the race, however he's definitely going to have to box again to get that wing replaced. So from what I've heard is that AJC apparently tried a move on Fate into the final corner, however Fate is declining that and he thinks that he wasn't even a part of it. I have no clue if that's going to be... That is Alpine wing damage on the wall. That is a weird one. That's Cage. Something happened to Cage again. However, we see most drivers into the pits now. Oh my god, who's that? Okay. Oh my god, Josh and Gunner. Gunner got a 10-second. That's Puppy, sorry. Gunner, 10 seconds. That has really left the race wide open now for the top two. Kid Flash and Mozzie might be able to actually win this thing from the V-carbs. Gunner has a 10-second which he will probably pit for at the end of this lap. If he doesn't, he'll probably tough it up somehow. Got Puppy coming from back from P7. However, he is probably on softs now. Yes, he is. I don't think Flash is going to hold on for any longer though. 7 lap old hards on that car. Gunner, what are we doing to warm up our tyres, bro? Come on. Simple's gone. What's happening here then? We've got Owen into the pits again for the 4th time, I think. This race. There's a little bit of a check up there. What's AGC doing? AGC stuff, nothing new. Oh god. I'm pretty sure safety car's going to be coming in this lap, which will leave us with 4 laps of racing. Hopefully, right till the end. Unless we get another crash like we did with AJC. I think AJC can come back from that though. Will Kid Flash be able to hold on to the lead here, or will Mozzie prevail on his 6 lap mediums, or will it be Gunner? I doubt it will be, or will it be Puppy coming from the back on softs? We will have to wait and see. I can imagine Gunner's going to try and play the team game here, hold the front 2 up, get in front of them, hold them up, let Puppy catch up and start overtaking them one by one towards the end. Safety car is in this lap, okay, I was about to say. Let's go to the front with Kid Flash. Flash leading for the first time in this race during the safety car periods. And off we go. Mozzie's had an absolute shambles of a start. Gunner is already nearly past him and is past him. Oh no. Let's see here, we've got a lot of action here at the back. We've got Puppy. Puppy has gone to the back. He's had a moment with someone there then, I think. Has really broken up the pack too now. Come on, Simple, come on. You can hold on to P6, I know you can. Mozzie has already caught back up to Kid Flash. Gunner is on his rear gearbox as well. Joshua Not, 10-second penalty contact with Puppy. That is not good for Joshua Not either. Speaking of the Joshes, the other Josh is up into P4 considering all his troubles. Okay, Mozzie is going to go for the lead here, I think. Let's see what he can do down the straight, come on. Three wide. That was 3 wide for a moment. We've got Josh catching up on the battle 2 now. Ooh, okay. That was a little bit close. Louis had a moment of Mr. Kane, lost a lot of speed there. God, I need a better drink. Side by side through there again, AJC with Lou this time. Poppy 10 seconds and he retires. Oh, Poppy had such a good run until that safety car came out. However, this race is still up for grabs as Gunner has a 10-second penalty. Got yellows, sector 3, I think that was Joshua not. Yes it was. I think he spun out the chicane and got wing damage. No, Haas is having an amazing race, aren't they? Gunner's already pulled away from DRS, from Flash here. However, the real battle for the lead is between Flash, Mozzie and Josh at the moment, and Fate 2 seconds back, followed by Simple, Owen, Lou, followed by 2 seconds back. Flash has gone to the very back of that battle, Josh has gone to the front now. Oh, Flash gone to the back of Mozzie there. Not a good move at all. Simple goes ahead of Fate there as well. Good moves, guys. Just keep Owen behind. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Use each other for DRS, guys. Come on. Get Owen back on the next straight. Get Owen back on the next straight. Get him back. Come on. No, you won't get him back. Let's see how this battle for the lead plays out, though. Let's see how scrappy this will get. Josh has a lockup into the chicane, though. Had a big foul lockup, didn't he? Joshua not already nearly getting lapped after the safety car there. Already a minute and 16 back. The leader's catching him at quite a rate. Okay, down the straight for lap 23. What is going to play out here? Will Mozzie attempt an overtake or will he hold back for a couple more laps? No, Mozzie's going for it this lap, I think. No, he's not. He holds back again. Gunner's penalty is a 10-second for something under the safety car. Something happened under the safety car. Where is he? I can't see him. Yeah, collision with Mozzie under the safety car. I don't know what happened there, but he's got 10 seconds. All good, all good. Mozzie still on striking distance within Josh. Flash falling back a little bit more. Speaking of Josh, the other Joshua not has just gotten 10 seconds for corner cutting despite being in dead last. Come on, take a little bit more gentle. Don't be pushing. No reason for you to push. Mozzie fallen back a little bit to around 5 tenths. However, Josh doesn't really do that chicane well. It's a bad exit. And I think Josh is going to be overtaken by Mozzie on the final lap here, I think. I think Mozzie's just tried to play a little bit smart here. But really, oh yeah, that is the Haas of Joshua not getting out the way then. Oh, a little bit in a bad spot there. I think he's had a spin there. No, he hasn't. Come on, get up to speed, you're causing yellow flags. Come on. Lil Gunner now starts the final lap, 2.5 seconds ahead of Josh and the others in that pack. Oh, what happened there? Okay, I swear I heard someone hit the wall, but we'll keep going. Alright, final lap, final straight. What will Mozzie decide to do here? AJC's left, he's decided he doesn't want anything, I think, longer. Going into that chicane for the final time. Will Mozzie get a good exit? Yes, he will. He's got a little bit less battery than Josh, however. Simple 3-second penalty on the final lap. That's going to drop him down way into P9. Not good by him at all, not good. Will Mozzie get him? Will Mozzie get him? No, he won't. However, got Flash making a move on the inside. Flash doesn't quite make it stick, however. That'll be Josh ahead of the battle, and Little Gunner comes across the line in first. However, he's got his 10-second. We'll put Josh into P1 for his first ever win in FA. Amazing drive by him there. I thought it was completely over for him when he got wing damage in that one battle, but now he's came back to win the race. He had a drive-through as well during one of the safety car periods. Now he's waiting for AJC and Josh to cross the line. Spectacular ending there. Oh, all Brits on the podium, look at that. And that is your podium. Josh on P1 at the moment. If Gunner doesn't get his 10-second removed. I think that was Mozzie P2 and then Flash in P3. That's your, well, stats for the race. Cleanest driver was Lou apparently. Most overtakes in driver of the day was Owen. Fastest lap was Puppy, however he DNF'd later in the race. And Josh is your winner. Those are your official results. A little bit close between all of them at the end. A little bit close. Let's get the race director in case anyone needs it. There we go. Cammy went on a rampage. Okay. You get a triple? No, he didn't. Cammy's just an overall terrorist. And that is Las Vegas over. See you next week, you lot.